Good evening, Doc Severson here with the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Thursday, the 11th of February. All right, guys, we got everything hopping again today. It's another one of those days where we had 2 days of consolidation and we are seeing Bitcoin going above 48,000 as I speak. And the volume is not great, but again, if there's no argument, if the bears are rolling over at this point, if there's just straight accumulation, there's not going to be that much volume, which is why they always say don't short a boring market. So we're seeing Bitcoin up 8% today, and Ethereum is up about 3%, and those are on the mild side compared to a lot of the coins that we're seeing here, where we've got Stellar up about 11%. We have other coins like EOS up 11%. We've got Tron up 12%. You know, go figure, just about everything is moving in this direction. We have basic attention token up 45%. So if something is in a consolidation zone, has energy, it's a target to get pumped right now. So you can see this rounded base that's setting up on basic attention token, and this thing is screaming higher right now. Now, before I was saying it was a top 2 market, now this is alt season. Everything that's in the top 20 that's denominated through US dollars and or stable coins, this is alt season. This is what we've been waiting a long time for. But if we go out to some of the swing trades, if we're trading versus BTC, it's still going to be tough going because you're going against that denominator. So this is always going to be the case. If there's a coin that you can only get in through Bitcoin, you got to be very selective about when you get in and when you get out, because quite honestly, you're going to have to wait for Bitcoin to go sideways, and the timing is going to have to be perfect for you to nail this thing to the upside. But if you're trading versus US dollars or any other fiat currency, then this is truly alt season. Now, I would say at this point, with everything running like this, I mean, it's, you know, you take your chances getting in on something that's already pumped 15 or 20% or something like that. But right now, what I would be doing is looking to accumulate the DeFi coins. So SNX versus US dollar. AAVE is consolidating nicely. It could use a little bit more. It could use another couple of weeks up here, but what we found is that rarely are things spending much time in consolidation. This is MakerDAO. That's a beautiful consolidation, setting up just under 2,600. Another triangle pattern, more than likely will break out to the upside. We have comp versus US dollar, accelerating energy coming back really quickly, as is Uniswap. So to me, Uniswap is probably the best one I'm seeing tonight. Has the best potential. If we go out to the weekly chart, we're going to have to just avert our eyes and say, well, that doesn't exist. And that's just the way markets work when we're in massive accumulation like this. When we're in the massive bull, forget about looking at filtering these things. You get one shot to get on board and very little after that. Now, for those of you still trying to figure out how to get on board, again, this is kind of my focus lately, is setting up these fibs. Let's start with these from scratch over here. Set up the fibs, wait for the pullbacks. Set up the fibs, wait for the pullbacks, or you can take the breakout, but that's certainly a riskier venture for breakouts. Okay, so if we take this one from top to bottom, you can see that a 38.2 comes into play as a retest of the swing level at about 42,000. So to me, that's probably the best chance to get on board here, is setting a limit order down here at 42,000. Former resistance becomes new support on the swing test at about 42,000 or so. Is that going to happen? There's no way of knowing whether or not the price will come down and do that or not. It's just that they typically will eventually do that. Once everybody apes in, the price kind of falls back. Didn't exactly get that over here. I mean, the best we could do is a 50% pullback. But I like this one because it's got confluence with the swing test and a 38.2 retracement. Otherwise, you can look to sell cash secured puts on LedgerX, but we're in the mid 30s now in the March cycle for something to sell. Guys, that's it for today's report. May it continue higher. We'll be back on Sunday, and Monday is going to be a holiday. So we're not going to be doing any newsletter on Monday, but Sunday should be good to go. We'll see you then. Thanks for listening.